Hey, good morning, good night, and good afternoon. It's your boy Tone for C4C Comics, and I'm here to show you guys my Herb Trimpe comic book run that I'm going to get. Is what's going to be my next comic book collection project, and I got some of my Herb Trimpes are right here. They just came in the mail tonight. This is my little checklist. I've already checked off what I have and what I already bought, so I don't buy any repeats like I did last time. So I was browsing through one of my comic groups, and I saw that somebody posted some Herb Trimpe comic covers and some of his favorite covers, and he said that this was some of his covers that he enjoyed. He mentioned that Herb Trimpe did a straight Hulk comic run from book 106 to 193, and that I went to my favorite comic book online shop that I like to shop at, and I looked at some of the covers that he was talking about, and I was like, whoa, man, I never got a chance to read any of those. So a lot of these I didn't get to read, man. So right now I'm in the midst of going to mycomicshop.com, another shout out to them, and beginning the process of collecting some of their books. And to think, man, if it wasn't for the invention of the internet, and I know that sounds weird, but the internet wasn't around in the mid 70s when I was a kid. So in order for me to buy these books, it would have been a mission to go to comic book stores all over the city, go through the yellow pages, get your mom to take you out there. It would have been impossible. So unfortunately, this is how I got to do it these days. Thank you, internet. And I was able to get these covers. Now the books are out of order. This is 166, and this is issue 170. And the reason I'm buying them out of order is because in order for me, sometimes my comic shop is a great place to buy books. The prices are very rare, but they sell the books based on condition. So let's take example, this 170, right? They got it marked as VG, which I'm assuming means very good. One day I got to get a copy of their rating system. I'm going to do a video on their rating system. So it's marked VG, very good. So I'm assuming it means very good. And it is in very good condition, believe it or not. I don't see no tears. There's some line. There's a bend line right there. I'm sure all the pages are inside. And it's in nice condition, But here's the thing. When you go to their site, they might have, like, let's say, 6 copies of this book in various conditions. And based on the better the condition, the more, of course, the more pricey the book will be. Of course, the worse the condition, the lower you can get it. I've seen books on there you can get for $1.50, but they're not in the greatest condition. See, as this book here says, GDVG, which I'm assuming means good/very good. And in my opinion, it's not in this as good as condition as this one, where it just has a VG. This has a GDVG. I'm thinking maybe it would be better condition. So I don't know how their rating system actually works. But this book here is in way better condition than this book. But that's the way I do it. I'm actually buying the books from the higher number back to the lower number, because even when the numbers get lower and the conditions are the same, because the book is a lower number, it tends to be a little bit more pricier, even if it's in the same condition. So a Hulk 173 GDVG and a Hulk 106 DGVG, the price could differ from $1 or $2 depending on the condition. So I tend to start with the lower ones first, like 93, 92, 91, which are on their way coming through, and different lower numbers. And then I just kind of like, here, check out this thing I have here. So here's 106, to 193. I tend to go 93 back up to 86. I collect 85 to 83, 82 to 80, 182 to 180 are some, 181, 180, 180, 182. Yo, these three books, they got it on their website. Way out of my budget. It's like my whole paycheck to get a 181. So if I can't find a decent price in my budget for 180 and 182, then what I end up doing is get a reprint of 181. So I'll just add a reprint to my collection, to my run here, because I have no desire to collect a 181 for any reason, and I don't buy for resale, so I buy for the love of collecting. So you'll see the books. They won't be in any particular number order, but that's the whole point. This is my Herb Trimpe collection project. The Herb Trimpe run 106 to 193. So check out issue 174. Very good condition minus. 175. Good condition minus. Throwing down with the Inhumans, man. What a cover. And it looks like a John Romita cover, man. Awesome. This Herb needed a break. 176. Move this down a little bit. 176. Hulk 183. So, like I said, they're not in number order, but... And then I can't wait to get the whole entire 106 to 193 run and then begin a nice reading, back in time reading, man. It's going to be crazy. 168. Yeah, so a lot of these books I missed as a child. I didn't get a chance to really check them all out. But like I said, thanks to the wonders of the internet, I'll be able to do that now. Issue 187. Issue 190. This guy coming off the rainbow is crazy. Looks dope, man. Issue 191. This issue I actually remember having. This is around the time I started. I remember I had this book as a kid. This is when I started collecting Hulk. So all those early issues I showed you back in the 80s and the 70s, I didn't get to collect. But when it got into the 190s, that's when I began to buy. And I had this issue here. I remember this distinctly. Going to the comic book newsstand store and buying this book for 25 cents, man. I was born in 63, so obviously I missed everything. But around 70, I say like 1969, 70, that's when I started getting into comics and started collecting, and that was a wonderful time. So this is a small sample of my Herb Trimpe run that I plan on doing, collecting as many Herb Trimples as I can get from his run with the Incredible Hulk, and that's from 106 through 193. So as the rest of the books begin to come, as the weeks go and the books come in, I'll do these videos again. So I guess I'll break these videos up into parts. Part 1, Part 2, because I don't want to wait a long time before I get them. I get so excited when I get something in the mail. I just want to hurry up and show you guys what I got. It's like a little kid at Christmas. I can't wait to crack open the box and show everybody, look what I got. Look what my mom bought me. Oh my God. So that's how that usually is. But hey, this is Thanksgiving week. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving. If I'm not just into Thanksgiving as I was as a kid, but it's a day off for me, and I enjoy it, and I don't want to and I don't like to rain on anyone else's parade. Have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with your families. And as I like to say, the saying, the motto, the saying, collect them all. This is your man Click C for comics, and I'm Tone, and I'll catch you at the next video. Oh, by the way, look out for my my new I'm working on a new opening credit sequence for my videos Just give it a more silly, something silly I got coming up. I hope you enjoy it. If you do get to see the opening, new opening credit, please, I would appreciate some feedback on it, what y'all think about it. I had some fun just being silly with it, and I almost finished it. I'm going to finish it up this week, edit it, and get it. I was going to do it for the new year, but I think as soon as it's ready, I'm going to go ahead and put it up. Because, you know, sometimes I want to change up the look of the channel as far as the opening credit. So the old opening credit is gone, but the new opening credit should be a lot of fun. So, once again, this is your boy Tone for Click C for Comics. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Collect them all. Peace.